Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are in the Ivory Sanctum currently, and we are pretending to work with Jeribeth, and we have a task to take out Xanthir, the plagued one. We're going to turn around and go down that way instead.
I know the way.
See, do we have all the buffs we need? Apparently we should have delay poison.
We will win this war.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
I don't think we have delay poison communal.
Let us bide our time.
Nope, we do not.
Always be ready for the worst.
Is still active? Yep.
Don't mind me.
Our duty calls.
I think these are already enlarged. But Wally isn't for some reason. Let's also cast haste on ourselves. Then go into this
Might
room.
be trap, might be treasure.
Hear that noise? The crusaders are already here. Let's go fend them off, or else this is the end of the Ivory Sanctum. Not so fast. The end of the Ivory Sanctum came a long time ago. Who are we going to defend it for? For Xanthir Vang and his idiot mages? For the defective demons they're breeding in the chambers that used to be ours? Fat chance. You're actually talking sense. Listen up, I know a safe place nearby. Let's hole up there, and when the crusaders swat the Locust Lord, we'll come back here and put everything back the way it was before, and Lady Jeribeth will take care of us. What are you all standing around for? Didn't you hear? We're under attack. The enemy is already here. Hurry up! Get ready to mount a defense. Please don't tell me we're going to allow these pathetic demon worshippers to live. Good little crusaders should always take pains to clear up any rubbish. Jeribeth says, do it. Finally. Now you're all going to pay. Betrayal? The esteemed Xanthir, the Plagued One, will feed you to the Locusts for this.
Can we return?
Might as well.
Out of my sight!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
You stuck.
The
You're not.
light take you.
Let's just do this. And we all leveled up.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Master work. Stop masterwork. Let's just grab everything then. The Statue of Baphomet towers formidably above his unholy symbol, a minotaur head. Streaks of dried sacrificial blood can be seen at the base of the statue. Law religion this time?
I've failed.
These legends tell of the love affairs of Baphomet, who ravished not only mortals and demons, but also the goddess Lamashtu herself. Expect this to be likewise.
Completed.
This legend tells us how the cunning Baphomet deceived Asmodeus, the Prince of Hell. Again, quick save.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Get the Quarterstaff of the War Mage. That one is pretty decent. +2 to the difficulty class for all saving throws against spells from the wielder casts. Also +4 bonus to caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance, and a +5 competence bonus to use magic device skill checks. Now, there's a puzzle here. I know there's a solution to this puzzle that you can find on a note lying around in this godforsaken place. Quite literally godforsaken place. However, the solution is 1, 2, 3, 4. We get Cloak of Carnage. And we get the Circle Mask. Okay, well, one thing that we absolutely need to do here is to take a thumbnail screenshot without a doubt, because this is just perfect. So, do that. Maybe a little bit to that. And then there's a door behind here, which is our next target.
I'll go ahead.
And need to head. I'll keep an eye out for those blasted traps. And I almost forgot we should level up, because that affects our spells and stuff like that. This will be level 12, I think. Yep. There's not much we're going to do on Caledon. Charisma. Level 6 spell. Cat's Grace Mass is sorely tempting. Chain Lightning is not that useful. Create Undead. Greater Heroism. There's a lot of good spells here. We also have Sirocco. And we have Transformation. I'm going to take Sirocco. He's in an awkward position of being level 6, and if I wanted to make it selective, that makes it more awkward, because then it becomes a level 7 spell, which is where I have Feast of Blood and Blessing of Unlife. In other words, I will not take Sirocco. I will instead take Transformation. I don't know if it's the best choice, but Dispel Magic Greater is also very tempting. Yeah, I'll take Dispel Magic Greater actually. Okay, now we have our companions. So we'll start out with Sela, level 12 Paladin, and Prisma. 12 Mercy, exhausted. Lan, level 12. Hunt. Take dexterity. This really doesn't matter. Let's take Long Strider. Level 4. This one could be useful. How long does it last? Yeah, we'll take Aspect of the Wolf. Wait, do we have freedom? No, we don't have freedom of movement. Jeez. Warjith. Level 12 Vivisectionist. And we can take Dexterity again. As for your medical discovery, Feral Wings. And spell, we already have displacement, so delay poison communal. Now, fun fix. You will be taking a level of Eldritch Knight. A point in intelligence. As for your spells, echolocation and Stone Skin Communal, I think. Not sure if that is strictly necessary on it. Considering the fact that he I already have Stone Skin Communal on Caledon. Angelic Aspect is very tempting. Yeah, we'll go with Angelic Aspect since he can cast it on other people. Then finally we have Darren, who will of course Oracle. Charisma again. Level 6 spell, we want the communal version of True Seeing on this level. As for the animals, peps. Let's see, that was here, wasn't it? I don't think there's much to with here. Haven't I taken a point in dexterity here? Oh wait, this is Land's companion. Okay, I probably just forgot and put it into strength instead the last time. Then Sela's companion. At level 12 that is +1 strength. Finally, Darren's companion. Probably take dexterity, actually. And the skeleton, I don't know if that skeleton levels
I
up
know
with
what
me
to
or
do.
not, but... Oh well. Okay, let's cast haste again. And let's...
My tail is restless.
I'm going to save, and we just have to retry here.
This is my kind of work.
Wow. Okay. Did not expect that. Teacher, it's the Crusaders. They're already here, and the commander himself is with them. Don't be such a coward. These pathetic knuckle-draggers are powerless before the might of the great Xanthir, the Plagued One. Figure in the robe turns toward the cultist, who automatically takes a step back, bringing a hand to his mouth. There is no human face beneath the grey hood, just a swarm of shifting locusts. Did I not say what I would do to the next half-wit who dared to call me by that ignominious moniker? Okay. Xanthir shakes one of his sleeves. A small swarm of locusts emerges from within it and envelops the cultist's head. Shrieking, he tries to get them off, but they have already burrowed their way inside, turning his face into one gaping wound. The unlucky cultist continues screaming desperately for a few seconds, and then his body explodes into pieces as the locusts burst out from within. Unlucky, he chose that path of serving Xanthir. You, come here. We still have time to complete the transformation. He beckons a demon over and it scrambles eagerly toward the threatening-looking machines. Xanthir turns to his surviving students. And all of you, do as I taught you. Try, just this once, to follow my instructions to the letter, and if anyone drops another Nahindrian crystal, he will only have himself to blame for his horrific fate. Break the locust magic. You quickly realize that the wall of locusts is not magic in itself. You cannot break it as you would a spell. Well, I suppose we can disperse the cloud with our weapons. With deft movements, you scatter the buzzing insects into the air, creating a gap in the wall that you can pass through into the chamber. The demon summoned to the machine howls in pain. Paying no attention to you, Xanthir Vang places crystals in the demon's body, and you sense rather than see the demon change into something different, something more frightening than before. You look closer and you realize that you have seen this type of crystal before. The magic chisel you found in Kenarbris is made from the same material. That's the dagger we have. Just to be specific, since it says chisel here for some reason. Why are we just standing there and allowing them to do this? Xanthir Vang looks at his students who are only just starting to carry out the procedure on their own demons. Cease your rummaging, dolts. Consider your lesson ended. You're working too slowly. Unchain these beasts and defend the chamber. Fight until the last.
Be careful, everyone.
I have no idea what spell they just cast.
Cover me, all right?
Ow. How about a little bit of a fireball?
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Bubonic plague, eh? I don't think there's much you can do, Baron. This Shadow Demon's votary is
No glory without risk.
remember, they cast all those illusion spells on us. Thank you. Another fireball. Good. Good.
You won't survive me.
Locust is still here. I have no idea who that is. It does cast bubonic plague on us.
Out of my sight.
Would be nice to get rid of that swarm, but
The inheritor, guide my blade.
that's a lot of damage done.
Distract them from me.
Endure this.
Okay. It does a lot of damage, that thing.
Let's try this way.
Okay, now
The
Darren,
waiting's never fun.
probably heal yourself a couple of times. And the skeleton also needs some healing. Poor thing. Probably enough. Okay, these guys probably do not have anything. That might be interesting. And here you go. 6-pointed star and a triangle, so you actually have to guess the rest of it. Chipped key. Used. A votary does not have Just a work weapon. Headband of Inspired Wisdom. I don't need Headband of Inspired Wisdom, but fine. A complex device combining technology and magic. The leather straps used to restrain victims look worn from frequent use. And this is Xanthir Vang's book on the nature of demons. I think that is a rather important book. Feel free to read if you want. You learn something new from this book. Okay, this room is... I clicked that. That opened a secret room.
This is my kind of work.
The Ravager of Dread. +4 morale bonus against confusion and fear. Not bad. Okay, now Darren, would you be a kind guy and stand there? Dunfix, you can stand there.
Time's not waiting.
And Caledon, you can pick this thing. Let's save. Why, hello there. Fancy meeting you here. It's not really that dangerous what we're up against here. That thing is probably the most dangerous. But hardly very dangerous, as proved by what just happened there.
I will see to your demise.
That thing, on the other hand... Very good. Sadly, we can't do much just yet in regards to
The light take you!
mirror image, but it will help when we have true seeing. Darren, however, had to rest before he can cast that communally.
Time to share your treasures.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
I'm done with you!
Is that thing down?
Attack!
Precision and grace.
This will hurt.
This thing is difficult to
Into the
hit.
fray!
Sealer does it. Let's loot all of it.
I know the way.
Okay. Bones gnawed by huge teeth and clumps of meat ripped by sharp claws lie scattered across the floor, the remnants of a repast for a large raging monster. Or repast, I'm not sure. Stone lips appear on the golem's unmoving face, and it loudly says, "Intruder detected. Hey, dragon, where are you gone? You better fly back here and fight as teacher Xanthir the Plague." Ow! The golem makes a noise like it has just been smacked upside the head. "As teacher Xanthir the Plagued One ordered. Else your eggs will be destroyed." I do see a certain resemblance between the metalheads of these intellectually advanced creations and the metalheads of many of our noble paladins and crusaders. I do believe an angel has just flown down from heaven and sung in my ear, "Shut up, Darren, or else you get a punch in the gut." I shall heed heaven's sage advice. In unison, the golems swing their fists above the eggs on the ground. Take a closer look at the eggs. These are woundworm eggs, and they look like they will soon hatch. Let's see here. Stop now. Password is password. Greetings, Master. What is your command? The available commands are deactivation, destruction, eradication, and information. Someone should tell Xanthir about password security. Information. We are Sentinel Golems, Hammer 4 models, created in the laboratory of the Ivory Sanctum by a group of talented mages led by the great Xanthir Vang. The behavioral schematic for controlling the dragon, the magical mouth, and other additional charms were developed and cast by Jean Zabao, first of the students. The golem falls silent, but the magical mouth doesn't disappear. Into the message in full. After half a minute's silence, the mouth speaks again. "First of the students, did you hear that? More like first of the puffed up peacocks. Jean is so lazy that not only does he dump his work on the others, he doesn't even check the work being done in his name. Teacher, if you're listening to this, make me, Yarok of Nex, your first student, and feed Jean to the dragon." Eradication. Eradication command receive it. Executing. Raising their fists, the golems move toward you. I mean, I could have deactivated them, but
Cover me, all right?
it'd be fun.
You won't survive me. I'll make short work of this.
How much experience did that give us? Okay, so we actually would have gotten more experience from deactivating. Interesting. Iron Golem. Not immune to fire. Never mind. Immune to fire. I didn't say. Or I didn't read it.
Aim carefully.
You can feel the heat radiating out from the thick shells of these eggs. Just check here. Examine the eggs. You don't need to be an expert in magical creatures to know that these are dragon eggs, most likely laid by the dragon you killed. Interesting. Leave the eggs for now, collect and bring them to Dresden later. The soldiers will bring the eggs to Dresden as soon as you deal with the demons in the Ivory Sanctum. There are sure to be ways to use the dragon eggs for the good of the crusade. There is soon a time
Follow my lead.
to set up camp.
Pretty good.
Let's have some fun.
We fighting. Oh. Oh gods. Olympics.
Out of my sight!
I don't think we can reach them.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Can you go kill
Stab you or
that?
zap you. Why not both?
Thank you.
Endure this!
Why is there like a long line of attack of opportunity over there? Apparently, Wally has been enslaved. Or at least staggered due to that effect.
I will see to your demise!
The light take you!
Oh, there's a Dream Slayer here. That might be the reason for...
No mercy for the wicked!
Distract them from me.
Weird
Solid plan!
attack of opportunity lines.
Make every strike count!
This room has a lot of stuff. Carefully arranged tools and materials for building magical objects. They have clearly not been sitting idle. The Holy Flaming Orc Double Axe +3. That is a mouthful of a name. And a Barding of Elder Beasts. Baphomet the Imprisoned. I'm pretty sure we've read that before. Okay. Nope. We do this then. Waldriff, I don't think you should move into the trap at least. And cast haste. Of course it didn't affect Waldriff, but... Here, have a lie down.
Precision and grace. You the wrong mongrel.
That'll move you into the trap.
Into the fray!
Okay, Wolfjiff.
Me?
Yes, you. Be a dare and disarm this thing.
This is my kind of work.
As it should be.
Let's grab that.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Apparently there's a lot of traps here. Okay,
Ask
Wolfjiff.
nicely. This is my kind of work.
Man, there's a lot
Pretty
of
good,
traps here.
aren't I? This is my kind of work. This is my kind of work.
That is not far.
Prophet of Baphomet, huh?
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Well, they can still lie down.
You won't survive me.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I'll make short work of this.
A calculated risk.
Time to share your treasures!
Attack!
Okay, let's go back. I have a horrible suspicion that this will release one of those rolling rocks at me.
No reason to pause.
I'm all ears.
I'm here.
I
Where
shall
else would I
not
be?
fail.
You guys, all of
Skip
you.
the pleasantries.
A bright future awaits us.
No mistakes.
Well, that wasn't a bad move. Eternal Guardian, huh?
This spell doesn't work like that.
Construct and Undead. No idea what's a good idea to use on this guy.
Endure this!
Cover me, all right?
Out of my sight!
But it's definitely difficult to do anything with, that's for
The
sure.
light take you into the fray. The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Really? Okay, enlarge person then on Sela.
Make every strike count.
That's a problem.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I will see to your demise.
The light take you.
can you guys come back here, please? And I think this is a good place to set up camp if the game allows me. Depends on whether there are enemies nearby or not. They are allowed, good. So begin resting.
Well, what's it like to sleep on the ground and subsist on rations? It must seem like torture to you. Nobles wouldn't normally sink so low.
Hardly. Do you know how my antecedents amassed all the wealth I now enjoy? They slept on the ground and subsisted on rations until they got what they wanted.
Okay. All is good. So we can pick that. Then pause after the sound effects are done. Like so. And I think we'll wrap up here. So if you have any questions and or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section below. And for now, thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.